as the Crimson Tide welcomes Louisiana.
Yeah, in the biggest moments, your best players have to play their best.
Unbelievable is right behind him. They have been leaning heavily on the Georgia Tech transfers team so far this season. Gibbs will try again and doesn't get much. Quickly, Gibbs following blockers around the left end. First down.
The most prominent receivers in the passing game.
33-yard
sidelines like you see behind me. The fans are going, and I don't mean the fans in the state.
Jackson, who doesn't get anything. Henry To'o. Rodgers throws, and it's incomplete. That is a forward pass to Rodgers. Throws it into the bench. And it goes out of bounds. And the Crimson gonna chunk it deep down the field, and it's intercepted. He was
big turnover.
What a play by Driggers.
Welcome recipient.
And after Louisiana, Rodgers off of the interception, tries to go back to, tries the right side. It's going to be picked up by
a defensive touchdown, now a special teams touchdown.
All three. Chandler Rodgers to Malik Jackson, and he's covered up here as an underneath pass. Tries to escape, but Anderson is able to get to him himself at the moment. Rodgers would like to see some progress in as one-on-one ball is incomplete. Down near the 40. And here's their number one, Jahmyr Gibbs, on what the leading receiver on the team has another first down. Lynn's belly and throws it to Jermaine Burton. It's eludes the two tacklers. Last week to beat Texas, the SEC special teams on the ESPN app. You can watch anywhere. For if they're not starters, is that's an incomplete pass, and it's complete, and it's a first down as Rodgers, the one-on-one ball is too far in front of his intended target. Jackson taking on defenders. 5 on third down, and Rodgers is going down. And he's down at midfield. To go deep and will. He's got Burton down there, but it's too. This is McClellan, who had that long touchdown run against Texas. Dumps it off, and again it's Gibbs, but he's short of the first down before the quarter expires, and it's incomplete to 40-yard punt returns in the game so far as Malik Jackson. And here is Jackson to the sideline, and it's a first. Phillips won't get much. Certainly got the message. Nice pass on the slant. It's out of there. And he gives himself up inside the 20. Time for Rodgers to get this play in, and he hands it off to Jackson. Drilled and deliver a perfect strike at the 11. And this is a handoff to Jackson, and Malik scores their sixth. In 4 minutes and 50 seconds. It's only the second. Daylight past midfield and near the fourth. Lost there in 1994. Flag down. It is a first down run, at least for the moment. But here come flags, and here comes Lou Tillery. Burn it. Kicks it inside. Elude him and get out of the backfield, and Rodgers runs for. On first down, this is caught.
Catch.
Here comes the flag. Rodgers has been fearless back there taking these hits, and they go right at the Bama defense. Malik Jackson in critique. He just has this and he has that. It quickly, and Tyrone Howell dives ahead, and this is Bugs Mortimer around the edge, and he gets center. Rodgers
dropped the snap. It looked like situational football that you want to win.
Under pressure. 2nd and 10. Rodgers. This is underneath and caught. There is a flag on the field, and he has run for the first down. Rodgers doesn't have anything open and just runs out of bounds. Coach Saban's organization has done so much as that ball goes. And it's to score some points. This is a good start. Jahmyr Gibbs, he gets rid of this one, and he finds some space. Trayshawn Holden. Young tries the deep ball and did this time again. Wide open. Hello. He had that all that time back in the 70s. That looked like. Hey, reminder, after Florida, Phillips gets up near the 28-yard line.
Some of these new faces when you're not on the field.
Coach Saban starts at the 25-yard line, down to Coley Harvey. A team that's competing for national championships each season. Letchins and throws, and it's caught by Rasmussen, but got space, jumps, and is past the 40. Place Alamite, downtown Tuscaloosa. Great, wants to throw again, and he's going to take off and get
with that catch.
Didn't have an interception on the season until today, and he's got, this is Phillips. Can't find anything. Rogers hot. Chandler has nothing, and down he goes. Hinstry has another chance, and another, and a touchdown! Reichard makes it 42. He's got space, Reichard to beat, but caught from behind. 12, Henry doesn't get much.
They would kind of just be a guy. Nice run downhill by Roy Dell.
And Reichard makes it 49. Monroe starts at the 25. He's in at quarterback, and he hands to Isaiah Phillips. And Phillips tries to move the pile ahead
to Troy.
It's Andrew Henry that, does he get out of there? He did step out of bounds. Hands it to McClellan with the flag. McClellan, last drive was the Roydell Williams show. Jace
to play, not necessarily meaning that Jalen Monroe would need to do that.
This is Hable taking off. Bryce Young certainly could do the same next year for an NFL. It's Henry stopped in the backfield. Coley, you've been around the house. Good night.
Touchdown. Brian Branch finally blew the lid off of it.
This will be returned inside the 15, and it is Hable who keeps it himself. Incomplete in front of. They just keep bringing new faces off of the bench.
The time last year, even in the SEC championship game.
This year, Trey Sanders doesn't have much around the. This guy can fly. He might be the fastest player on the team. And Young had to console him over there on the sideline. Monroe in the backfield, and Miller is inside the. Monroe incomplete. He was 7. Simpson hands to Sanders, untouched. And Will Reichard.
Is it more one-dimensional than we otherwise would have been?
Zach Martin's not going to get much as Hable incomplete, throwing it.
Being out, but then you got Arkansas on the road.
Those don't play on offense.
Ooh.
How about Jamar?
Did not make contact. See Miller rip off another run.
And again, a good run for Bennett. Privilege to work with everyone that was on site